Have you ever felt like life pressed pause just to correct you? It's uncomfortable and sometimes it feels painful. But what if I told you what feels like God's anger is not punishment, it's opportunity? Psalm 30 verse 5 says, "His anger lasts only a moment, but his favor lasts a lifetime. Weeping may stay for a night, but joy comes in the morning." Catch this today. God's anger is not destruction, it's direction. Scripture says his anger lasts for a moment. That word moment in Hebrew is rega, which means a wink, an instant, and blink of an eye. It's short, it's temporary. But favor is forever. Favor is for a lifetime. Here's the picture. God's anger is not endless fire. It's a brief opening in time, a divine pause button, a chance for change. Let's look at that word anger. Anger in Hebrew is tied to the flaring of the nostrils, breath moving strongly. In the Greek, it's orge, a settled, purposeful response. This means anger is not a wild emotion. It's God's spirit stirring to correct or redirect. Just like a GPS recalculating when you've taken the wrong road. The word moment means a wink, an instant. Paul says in 1 Corinthians, in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, we will be changed. Moments are portals, brief openings in time where God shifts things. It's also a space and opportunity. When God's anger comes, it opens space for growth, space for direction. In the Greek, the word for opportunity is kairos, a divine appointed time. So anger is not closing doors. It's actually a doorway to transformation. You see, you got to understand flow versus resistance. If you resist, that moment feels like pain. But if you flow in the spirit, the same moment will take you higher. Think of Israel in the wilderness. They wandered for 40 years because of their resistance. But Joshua flowed with the divine spirit, which allowed him to receive the promise. When you allow correction to do its work, you don't have to stay stuck in pain. You're shifted upward in what Scripture calls the Most High, the place of ascension, the place of transformation. What began as correction becomes a promotion. So let me ask you this today. Where in your life have you mistaken God's correction for his rejection? The truth is, his anger is but a moment. Every moment of correction is really an invitation to pause, an invitation to change direction, even an invitation to grow. So the next time you feel the fire of God's correction, don't resist it. Flow with it. Ask yourself 3 questions. What is God correcting? Where is he directing me? And how can I flow instead of resist? Here's the encouraging moment. His anger is just a moment, but his favor, it lasts a lifetime. Let the moment shift you into a higher purpose, because what feels like divine anger is not the end of your story. And somebody needs to hear this today. The moment is short, but the favor is forever. See you next time.